Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Pentiment. Last time we left off, we finished exploring the convent, and now I think we're supposed to just explore the abbey. The time of day is different. I'm not sure if that means anyone's actually, updated, or if anyone has some new dialogue or anything for me. I'll probably go check on Werner to see if they finally got Werner up, but other than that, I can't think of what I would do, so... Youngest of Kiersau's poor Claris, Sister Benedicta deals more with the outside world than some of the other sisters. And the convent's chapel had a mural depicting the construction of Kiersau Abbey, with a claim that the abbey was founded by Lady Sabine in 1261. It's found part of a page in the nun's old workshop. It had a painting on it of a strange building. Writing on the page said it was Tassing's Mithraeum and that it was lost in a flood. It's the second time I've seen reference to a Mithraeum. What is it? I'm going to investigate the ruins of the abbey to see if I can find some answers. Alrighty, cool. So that's everything there. So yeah, I'm gonna run back into town. I'll talk to a few people and see if there's any update from, Werner. Oh! Craft? Hey Magdalene, come to admire a well-chiseled craftsman at his best? I would roll my eyes. Or no, where? I can't see one. Let's be sassy. Oh? Where? I can't see one. Ouch. Suppose I stepped into that one. You come to see the repairs I've been doing then? Tell the truth, it's not going as well as I'd hoped. What seems to be the issue? I assumed I'd hit a snag either when it came to the stone or the tools or my lack of artistic skill. But it's more than that, it's like, in my head I can't see the right way. Grandpa always said stonemasons are honest craftsmen. That I can amount to more than, well, my fraud of a father, Jobst or whatever his real name was. I don't even know him, but I still feel that I have to make up for his crimes, his mistakes. So I try, but I don't actually know how. I don't know if what I do is what I should do. What do you mean? Well, I like being a stonemason, but it's harder now that Grandpa's passed. I have to work harder just to get things right, and I make a lot of mistakes. Makes me wonder if I should give it up and farm like Hans and Simon. Yeah. Grandpa even offered to sponsor an apprenticeship under a master stonemason. Or Grandma. But an apprenticeship seems so frivolous compared to focusing on solid stonework to help the town. Agnes is offering Craft a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. With the right master, he could really make something of himself, but is that really what he needs, or will people compare him to his father? The right master, he could really make something of himself, but is that really what he needs, or will people compare him to his father? He should go. His family will be alright without him, right? Give you an answer, Craft. I don't know the right choice either. If you find meaning in what you created, it's worth it. Maybe you should do what you enjoy the most. If you enjoy it, it has to be right. You can't live in the shadow of someone who died before you were born. Maybe you should do what you enjoy the most. If you enjoy it, it has to be right. Isn't that putting your own comfort over what needs to be done? It's not that simple. Enjoyable and necessary things often overlap. It's not that simple. Enjoyable and necessary things often overlap. Maybe so. Still, I can't help but worry. What if I put all that effort into it, but it turns out to be flawed and worthless? Ultimately, there's no such thing. Anything and everything we create has some meaning. This is true. It's a risk we have to take. It's alright to be afraid to fail, and if we do fail, that's how we learn. Ultimately, there's no such thing. Anything and everything we create has some meaning. You got such confidence. Did you get that from Klaus? I shouldn't give up before I've made a proper effort, right? Should stick with what you know, stay in Tassing. I think you ought to take the apprenticeship. I do. I'm sorry for your family, but if they're offering, I'm sure that means they'll be okay. So you can go off and do what you love. You don't have to be stuck here while you're young. Come back here once you're older and, settle, but right now you need to get out there and enjoy yourself. I think you ought to take the apprenticeship. Insulted the boys in the commons. Okay, well, finally I was able to convince someone. I wasn't able to convince anyone to not join the poor Claris, or stay with them, but at least I can convince you to take the apprenticeship. You'll honor Lucky's memory and prove to everyone that you aren't like your father. You'll be your own man. You're right. I can't keep bringing up a past I never even lived through. Should tell Grandma I've made up my mind. I'll take the apprenticeship and become Tassing's master stonemason. Well, thanks for listening to me, Magdalene. No problem. Gotta get back to work. I'm still reinforcing the walls of the church. To be honest, I'd like to reuse stones in the ruins of the Abbey, but Father Thomas forbids it, says it's unseemly. Just quality stone going to waste, I don't get it. Oh, I was like, what is that noise? And my cat is playing with a ball. He's being meek, as he always is. I don't understand Father Thomas sometimes. Alright, stay well. Until later, Magdalene. Till then, Kraft. Is there a reason... Okay, well, one of my cats just hit one of the little door stopper things. Would you stop it, you doofus? Does Father Thomas not want anybody to use the stone from the burnt out abbey because he's hiding all of his incriminating evidence over there? Or does he actually not want people to use it because he thinks it's unseemly? I'm still suspicious. Aha! Werner is back. Hey, idiot! Help me with this. Magdalene. I see Balthus and Natsu managed to carry you home. Are you feeling better? No, I feel like shit. What do you want? You were supposed to come by and check on my dad today. His fever broke at dawn. That's good news, right? Magdalene. All should have begun improving by now, if he were going to improve. Numerous critical days have passed with no change. If anything, he's worse. Winter will be here soon, and I'm running low on supplies. Once the snow comes, it will be months before a new shipment arrives. How is this possible? Doesn't matter how. It's out of my hands. You can't gather supplies in the meadow in the forest, so what are we going to do? What are you going to do about it? You can't gather supplies in the meadow in the forest? Even if the things I needed grew here. Magdalene, it's nearly winter. I don't know how to help. I've tried what I can. I am at the limit of my knowledge. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not here to solve your problems. The whole town depends on you. The whole town depends on you, Werner. Should they? You're the university-educated physician, for God's sake. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't always mean much. That doesn't always mean much, as Werner has learned now. You'll figure something out, right? That's what you do. That's what I used to do. There has to be a treatment I could try somewhere. Maybe the new Vesalius could help. Fine, Magdalene. My head hurts like hell. Leave me alone. God, you're so annoying. Please take care of yourself, Dr. Stoltz. Why are you calling me annoying? I was nice to you. Magdalene, what do you want? Hello, Dr. Stoltz. I have a book here, and I can't read it very well. I was wondering if you could help me translate it. No. But No, Magdalene, I can't be bothered by your lack of literacy. It's not stupid, and I'm not illiterate. I just need a moment, please. God damn you, I said no! Leave! Okay, yep, no, we don't have anyone to help us with the Tassier. Tassier is a dead end. Damn, that sucks. Son of the late Hilwig and Sepp Hübner, adopted by Hans Bauer when Hans married the widowed Hilwig, half-brother of Jutta. And everyone is too distracted by their own work who doesn't know Latin well enough to read the Historia Tassier. I suppose I won't be able to use it as a reference for the mural after all. Oh my god, random hiccup, please. Okay. Well, yeah, that's about how I expected that to go. I mean, Werner hates me, so... Alright, that's 2 updates with characters, so I guess let's walk around and make sure there's no more. Ooh, Martha, got an update with you. Hi, Magda. Afternoon, Martha. You visiting the smithy? Yes, Hendris is helping me make something for Dad. Dad loves his morning walks, but his leg starts aching after a little while, so he can't go far. I've been given a challenging project, to say the least. Surprised Baltus hasn't mentioned this to you, Magda. He's very fond of you, always praising your clever ideas. He hasn't said a thing about your project. How very secretive of him. He won't reveal it, I hope you will. Appreciate it if you did it to my face. I hardly hear a word from him that's not critique. Because he respects you. Knows you're bright, trusts you to take his words and learn from them. You're lucky, Magdalene. Maybe so. I'll give that some thought, Andreas. So what's this project you've been working on, Martha? Altus come up with a kind of supportive frame for Dad's leg, inspired by the Kusengrieve? Guessing that's how you say that? I don't know. Kusengrieve. I'm thinking of like chassis. It's like that kind of thing with the double S. I don't know. Alright, but yeah, you're giving him like a, you know, like a splint, basically. He hopes it could help Dad put less weight on the injury. With this, maybe it'd be possible for her to help him move around without so much pain. The design requires all manner of metal parts, though. If I'm up to the task, some of the smaller bits may be a problem. I have faith in you, Andreas. Design sounds intricate, exactly like something Baltus would come up with. Isn't he brilliant? Dad needs the encouragement. He becomes so much sadder when autumn arrives. I haven't actually told him about any of this yet. I want it to be a surprise. A gift for Christmas if all goes well. I hope it does. Good luck, Martha. Thank you, Magda. We'll talk more soon, alright? Of course, be well. Oh, that's sweet. I'm glad that's working out. I'm glad Baltus could help. Hey, Bolshlav and Matilda. No new updates with you. Twin, nothing. Alright, that's everyone. We had some updates with a few people, which is cool, so. Alright, into the church we go. Into the unknown. Oof. Oh, it's so sad to see this place like this, after we spent so much time here. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh, my God, this is amazing. Wonder what it must have looked like before the fire. Everything collapsed in the fire. I'll have to be careful about climbing over this rubble to get past. Couldn't we have went I thought we could get around that way. Be careful, Magdalene. There is something incredibly cool about being in, like, really majestic... Oh shit. There's something really cool about being in very majestic structures after they've kind of, like, been destroyed. It's kind of like one of the appeals of, like, Last of Us or post-apocalyptic things in general, just the idea of this majestic structure being overgrown. Be safe. It's quite the drop. Okay, you're gonna climb down. Good call, good call. What the hell am I gonna run into in here? I didn't expect... God damn it. Oh no, I can't get back up there. If I climb it might collapse further. I'll have to find another way out. I didn't expect most of Magdalene's, investigations to be, like, basically archaeology. Like, we're just going into decrepit old areas and exploring them and finding stuff. It's kinda cool. The tower's the only place we can go, huh? Ooh. Oh my God, it's so beautiful, though. Look at it. Oh, there's something so majestic. Ruins are so neat. Nothing left of the old staircase. Guess I can't go this way. These vines go all the way to the top, though. They look sturdy enough to hold my weight. Well, there's no other way out. This is dangerous. Please don't fall and break your neck at the bottom of this. Damn good view, though. I can see all of Tassing from here. Wonder if I can piece together the foundations of the Abbey and find a way to get to the library. I bet if I could go down this way. The roof looks pretty stable. Pretty stable isn't stable enough, Magdalene. You've already busted your ass once. Oh God, look, pretty stable. Look at this shit. Oh God. Magdalene, be careful. I don't like this. And they have this music playing. This sounds like it could be your death music. Please don't. I lost Andreas during a cutscene. I don't want to lose you too. Where are we at? Oh, we're down here. Okay, yep. There's the scriptorium. We're in the Bailey. God, this song is beautiful. I love this song, my god. It just immediately set the tone as soon as we walked in here with like the beautiful, overgrown look of the ruins and everything paired with this music. It was so magical. Oh, God. I remember when the library burned down. Dad told me I was just a baby, but I remember the flames coming out of the windows. So many people were screaming and running around. Cried myself to sleep that night. I haven't seen this place since then. Doesn't look like there's anything left inside. I suppose it was too much to hope for. Well, Magdalene, how are you gonna get out of here? That is the question, huh? Yeah, there's basically nothing left of any of that. The roses seem to have made the Abbey their home. Glad something beautiful is still growing here. Me too. Yeah, I mean, how do you stop a fire this big in this day and age? It'd be very hard. No fire department to call. We can go check on Piero. Beautiful flowers. Just growing up everywhere. Yeah. We can't check in on Piero? Oh, hey Piero, I can stop. Magdalene doesn't know that's you, but I know it's you. Kitties! Pet the kitties. Wonder if there are always this many cats at the Abbey. Perhaps I can ask Wolfslav what he remembers during his time here. I must pet the feral kitty. Feral kitty may not like this. I'm surprised feral kitty didn't run, honestly. Feral cats are very skittish. But maybe somebody feeds you. We can go check out... Nope, we cannot. This place is a mess. How sad. I agree. That appears like that could open. We can go to the chapter house. That's the infirmary, yeah? Door's stuck. Can't get through this way. All this rubble that perfectly fell over the doorways. Has this been, like, graffitied, basically? I think it has. Oh, an old mural. It's worn, but I can still see some of the figures. Yeah, it totally has. Someone's drawn their own stuff on it. What in the world is that? A dance of death? Look at it all. What? These figures look new. The paint can't be more than a few years old. Okay, that's like something green eating someone, and then like a bunch of piled up bodies. Also, they only have like one eye, it looks like? They look like Cyclopses? It looks like they only have one eye. And then this obviously has satanic imagery in it. I mean, there's a goat. There's that. I don't know what this would be. Would this be meant to symbolize the fruit of the tree of evil or whatever? The fruit that Eve ate? Probably not. That's the only connection I can make. It looks like an orange or like a tangerine or something. Maybe that's meant to symbolize something? Huh. All I can think of is the fruit that Eve ate. Because there's a woman standing right beside it, so... Someone's been adding to this. Also, it looks like the tree is growing out of this body. Interesting. And then you're being eaten by... I don't know, and you have two heads? What is this? Well, their artistic ability's not great. This feels wrong. Who would add new figures to the Dance of Death and why? Let's refresh ourselves. Allegory on the constancy of death. Illustrations often feature people from every station of society to communicate that death inevitably claims everyone from peasant to the emperor. Yeah. These people... These look like people from the town, from here, people who died. That's what I was thinking. They do look like some of the people, because you're specifically holding, like, a saw. So this would be Otto. People who died. That must be the Baron, and that's Otto. Yeah, so that's the Baron. That's Otto. Yeah, why do they only have, like, one eye? That's weird. And there's a bunch of corpses underneath you. Possibly to symbolize all of the harm you did before you died. And then, yeah, this is Otto. And sprouting out of you is the tree of knowledge. Right? And you're specific... maybe it's potentially talking about giving the knowledge of, like, how they're being oppressed to everyone else. So someone else is going to take the fruit and start the revolution up again in Otto's place. Yeah, that's Otto. I saw that. That makes sense. Who is this? Oh, that's why they have two heads, because it's Martin. That's Martin. Yeah, and that is... That's Caspar. Because I recognize the yellow leggings. And that must be Andreas. Yeah, that's Andreas. I recognize the hat and everything. So that's Caspar, that's Andreas. And it makes sense Andreas would be crying over Caspar. And yeah, Martin has two heads because he was two different people. Wait, is that? Someone's here. Oh, shit! Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I mean, we know who it all is. It's all the people that have died, so... The Baron... Oh, yeah, and then I totally skipped over Ferenc. Ferenc's dead right there as well. So, the Baron, Ferenc, Otto, Martin... And I noticed Linhart isn't pictured here. Unless the two heads aren't supposed to be Martin Bauer and Jobst. And it's instead supposed to be Martin and Linhart. That both got fed to the beast at the same time. Ah, Caspar and Andreas. Yeah, someone is here. I see their ominous-ass shadow over there. Hello? Oh, God. Like I said, Thomas didn't want people coming into the Abbey to get the stone. I wonder why, Thomas. Maybe it's because you've been putting your shitty first-grade art up here, huh? Hello? Who are you? I don't trust Thomas. I don't trust Thomas one bit. I don't trust the stupid bastard. The person looked like they were wearing, like, a lot of clothes and stuff as well, and Thomas wears some pretty bulky stuff. The door. Whoever was watching me must have opened it. I don't like this. I think I've seen everything left at the Abbey. I want to get out of here. Hell yeah, we do! So this is the way you come in. You don't come in the same way I do. You go through the infirmary and stuff. Oh, you shit. Oh, you shit. When did it start snowing? Should get back to the roadhouse and get to work. It's Thomas. It's Thomas, damn it! Come on! The small little seemingly, once again, small little tiny detail of, oh yeah, Father Thomas weirdly doesn't want me to go collect the stone from the Abbey. I wonder why that is. Oh, Father Thomas, you asshat. I wonder if anything has changed with any of the characters. I mean, time progressed a little bit, but I'm not sure anything would have really changed. I kind of feel the need to just check. You're just gonna tell me, hey, and then that's it. I imagine they have to do the cutscene for you specifically, because they can't just have it appear over your thing saying hello again, because you don't actually talk. And they couldn't have an animation of you pulling out the paper, so it would break continuity a little bit. I don't know why they do the fade to black for Hans, though. I guess because Hans has to move out of the field to talk to me. Hey, Father Thomas, you here? You here, you little shit? Yeah, you are here. Yeah, see, look, see this, the bulky, like, robe that Father Thomas wears? The shadow looks like it had this. Shadow looks like it had this, you little bastard. Oh yeah, God bless you, Magdalene. You out of breath, Thomas? Huh? Hear you wheezing a little bit. It's not gonna be Thomas, and I'm gonna feel like a doofus, but come on, I feel like there's been so much foreshadowing and indication of Thomas in particular, plus it just makes sense. Who better to be the thread puller of the entire town than the person that listens to everyone's confessions? Clara, yeah, Clara, you've changed position a little bit. Hey, Clara. When I came in here last time, Clara was, like, cutting stuff up. That's wild. So, I wonder, well, you've run out of places on the Dance of Death mural. I was wondering, maybe the reason you were there at the mural was because you were getting ready to add who you were going to kill next or something? Like, maybe you add your kills to the mural before they die, but that wouldn't make sense, because you couldn't have predicted Andreas' death. But there must have been a reason you were there. Maybe you were just snooping on me, or maybe you just wanted to go admire your shitty artwork. I don't know. I don't know, but the thicken plots. The thicken plots. No, Wojslav didn't actually have an update for me? You specifically mentioned asking Wojslav about his life here. I was hoping. But no. Nothing. Okay, no one really had any updates for me. I didn't check the farms, but no one else had anything, so I'm just gonna go ahead and assume the farms don't have anything either. It is rough to run around and check everyone in town every single time, but so often there's been new stuff. Okay. Let's work on the next phase of the mural. It could also be you, Werner. You shit. You also wear some baggy, big clothing, bulky stuff. Or are you here to tell me that my father's passed? Magdalene. Dr. Stoltz? We're doing quick work with the mural, eh? Hope that doesn't make you sloppy. Trying to finish it in time for Dad, you understand? It's taken longer than I've wanted. I have to get all my other chores done too. Still think they shouldn't be painting the mural, Dr. Stoltz? Well, I've rigged the scaffolding sheets so that enough air can flow through. That way the layers dry quickly. Yeah. Let's be a jackass to you. You know, I don't think at this point we're gonna be friends. So, let me say as nicely as I possibly can, Werner, fuck you. I'm faring better than my father. Are your remedies even doing anything? More than a girl like you can understand, Magdalene. Healing the human body isn't like mixing paints. In any case, the council wants to hear what you're doing. I've been researching the early Christian history of Tassing after the Romans left. Learning how people settled in the ruins, how the abbey was founded, why our saints are so important to us. There's a lot to take in, but I've settled on my subject. And... paint St. Moritz, St. Satia, and Our Lady of the Labyrinth receiving the Christian settlers. I want to show history how it happened. I'll paint Lady Kiersau founding the abbey from the old Bergfried. Freestanding defensive tower, yeah. I'll paint the Bavarians settling among the Roman ruins, starting the Christian history of Tassing. St. Moritz, St. Satia, and Our Lady of the Labyrinth receiving the Christian settlers. History how it happened. I'll paint Lady Kiersau founding the abbey from the old Bergfried. And I'll paint the Bavarians settling among the Roman ruins. I kind of like the idea of this. The church, like, Father Thomas probably won't be happy that I'm not doing the saints. But, I want to show history how it happened. I'll paint Lady Kiersau founding the abbey from the old Bergfried. That might rub some people in town the wrong way. The saints are a core part of Tassing's history, after all. People want to cling to all manner of stories in order to give their lives some meaning. Remember, the mural isn't for your benefit, but to make Tassing look good. Just let me do my job, Doctor. After this section, there's still so much work to do. I haven't even figured out how I'm going to portray the revolt. Ah, yes. I imagine it poses difficulties that the other murals do not. A strange thing to tell a story that still lives in the hearts of so many people here. I don't think anyone wants to talk about it, they've all just locked it away. Sounds like you have your work cut out for you. I'll leave you to it then. Oh, Dr. Stultz. Yes? Have you ever seen someone lurking around the Abbey? I don't think Werner would even tell me. I don't think it's Werner, to be fair. I think Werner's a bit of a red herring here. I don't think it's Werner. I still think it's Thomas. So I'm gonna actually ask you, even though you're probably not gonna tell me anything. You ever seen someone lurking around the Abbey? Or heard about it? I haven't been up to the Abbey in years, and no, I haven't heard anything like that. Why? Seen someone following me a few times. No, I don't know anything about it. Now, if there's nothing else... Asshole. We can whisper it. Asshole. There we go, yeah! I got a little bit of sass in there. Yeah, I mean, screw Werner at this point. I've tried being nice to him a little bit, but no. Now I only have the final part of the mural to finish. How should I paint the revolt? Dad always talked about how the Archdeacon was the only one seeking justice in those days. What was his name? The only name I can remember is the name of the Archdeacon who came to Tassing when the Baron was killed, yeah. Jacob Essler. Maybe he wrote an account of the revolt as an Archdeacon. I'll write to him and ask. And of course I need to write back to Esther too. I'll write to them tonight before bed. Alright, that should be it. The game was last saved 34 seconds ago. That sounds good to me, so... Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and end this episode of Pentiment off here. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.